Hi, this is Danielle, the domestic scientist. In today's video, I'm bringing you 3 romantic garden tablescapes perfect for Valentine's Day. So let's get started. For my first tablescape, I wanted to do something fun, different, and of course, unexpected. And so the inspiration for this look is the set of blue and white appetizer plates that I just picked up at my local Home Goods. Now, if you guys are new to my channel, I collect blue and white porcelain pieces. I love collecting blue and white vases and blue and white Chinoiserie jars. And at this point, I am growing a collection of blue and white china. So about 2 weeks ago, I put out a haul video of my latest blue and white finds, and one of my favorite new pieces is a set of appetizer plates from a company called Royal Doulton. And they did these contemporary appetizer plates in conjunction with Ellen DeGeneres. And this particular pattern or set of china is called Blue Love. So each of the 4 appetizer plates has a fun and different pattern on it, all centered around a love theme. And I thought they would be perfect for Valentine's Day. So to create this place setting, I wanted to add a little bit more color and a little bit more pop and pattern than I normally do when I just decorate with blue and white. So I decided to use a gray and white placemat with horizontal striping, and then I topped it with a nice blue scalloped charger. Now when it comes to my dinner plates, I'm using some DIY dinner plates. These are Decoupage dinner plates that I did last year. If you haven't seen that video where I talked about how I made these plates, I'll put a link to that in the description box below as well. Now I used a blue wide rimmed salad plate, and of course I used my new appetizer plates on top. Now, because this whole video is supposed to have the garden theme, I decided to put in just a nice garden related like kind of parting gift to each of my guests. And so I have 2 sage plants, and then of course I have 2 roses on my place settings. And I think it adds just a lovely pop of greenery. It really gives you that garden vibe, and it's a great way to kind of give out like a parting favor for people who attend your nice romantic dinner. Of course, in the back of the room, I have a floral arrangement in my newest lion head Chinoiserie jar. But when it comes to the centerpiece, I'm using just a plain ceramic glazed country style pitcher where I put in a hydrangea floral arrangement. And I love the way this look turns out. It gives you a nice casual romantic type of vibe, but it adds loads of color, loads of charm and personality. It's a relaxed table that you really can enjoy, and it's something unexpected and yet still romantic and garden-like. For my second tablescape, I had one goal, and that was to really work on mixing patterns. Now, I'm the type of person when it comes to my tablescapes, I tend to play it safe. I like to mix a lot of texture, and I like to work with a lot of subtle colors. But I've decided this year I'm going to just go a little bit bolder and learn how to mix patterns. So I wanted to still keep a casual feel, so I decided to keep my gray and white striped placemats because they add such a gorgeous casual vibe to the table, and these placemats are so versatile. Now, when it comes to my charger plate, I went with my turquoise scallop charger plate because it adds a nice pop of color. Now, I wanted to continue on with adding patterns, so I kept my DIY Decoupage dinner plates because it adds pattern, but it's not an aggressive pattern that kind of clashes with everything else. Now, when it comes to my salad plate, this is where I've had these salad plates for since I started my YouTube channel, but I did not really know how to use them. So I decided to kind of play around with them for this tablescape. And of course, my paisley appetizer plates that I got from 222 Fifth. These are just a gorgeous print, gorgeous pattern. I used them last year in a Tiffany blue themed Valentine's video. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link in the description box below. But when I first saw the appetizer plates, I was like, these plates are absolutely gorgeous, but it's such a specific pattern that I really didn't know how to incorporate it with other decor elements. So this time I decided to kind of mix it with stripes, and for just another layer of pattern, I'm using a black and white polka dot napkin. So leave a comment in the box below and let me know what you think about my mix of color and pattern in this turquoise, black and white tablescape. For my last romantic garden tablescape, I decided to go with a glam style. For my color palette, I really wanted to go with green and white with just nice pops of pink that are perfect for Valentine's Day. Now, when it comes to creating more of a formal tablescape and going all the way glam, I prefer to minimize the amount of textiles and fabrics that I use for my tablescapes because I really want all of the glass and iridescent and shiny elements to pop. So for this particular tablescape, I chose not to use the placemat, and by just putting a glass charger right on top of my glass table, it makes the place setting feel almost like it's floating in the air, which I think is a really fun effect. Now for my charger plate, I'm using a textured silver charger plate that gives loads of sparkle and shine. And then I'm using a glass dinner plate, and this is a Turkish glass dinner plate that I found at my local Home Goods. Now, instead of using a salad plate, I found these fun Turkish glass bowls that have a nice green color to them. And just in the center, there's a pop of peach. It's got some fun patterns on the inside as well. And to top off my place setting, I am using my green moss balls that have a nice white rose on top. Now for my centerpiece, I'm using a crystal tulip encrusted vase, which I absolutely love this vase. I've had it for so many years. It was one of my wedding gifts. And I decided to do a floral arrangement with white and green hydrangeas, and I popped in a couple of fun pink peonies in for a spot of color. So when it comes to my napkins, I'm using a plain white napkin that doesn't have any texture to it. And this particular napkin gives a more formal effect to the table as well. Now, my choice of napkin rings, I decided to go with my crystal encrusted floral napkin ring because I thought the flower pattern would be so perfect for a romantic garden tablescape. And of course, all of those crystals add another level of sparkle and shine. So today's video is a part of a YouTube collaboration entitled Romantic Valentine's Garden Tablescape. The hosts for this collaboration are Glamour Ellen, Denise Glam Style Living, My Style My Colors, Antoinette Decorating, and Luxury Living Within. I'll have a link to each of the host channels in my description box, as well as a link to the collaboration playlist. Be sure to check out the collaboration playlist because there are sure to be some beautiful romantic Valentine's garden tablescapes there. I'm Danielle, the Domestic Scientist. If you like what you've seen today, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.